critics point out that people wouldn't vote for Modi ji is unemployment. Now, if you look at the unemployment stats in 2008, that is during one of the worst times across the world,
2008, you're saying?
2008. During that time, the unemployment rate in India was 5.41%. But in 2024, and this is 3 4 years after COVID, our unemployment rate stands at 6.57%. How do we fix this problem? First of all, why is this a big problem? Because on one side, we're saying that FDI is coming in, we're registering record FDIs, we're registering record tax collection, we are giving away houses, we're giving water, electricity, all of this is done. Why is unemployment, which is one of the most fundamental pillars of the economy, I would say, which is one of the fundamental viruses of the economy, so prevalent?
Yeah. I think, Ganesh, I will answer and handle this question multiple levels. One at the level of data, right? Unemployment numbers comes from various laboratories. One from the private organization like CMIE, and one from the government's own labor department. To one of the cases of Narendra Modi's discredit, that Labor Department of India is still calculating unemployment number in a very old archaic fashion,
Okay.
where a lot of new jobs are not even getting captured.
For example,
I'll come to that. And a lot of new formulations are getting their job captured. I think the problem that even Narendra Modi has to fix in his own government, the capturing the data properly, which their other parts of the government machine is capturing. So if you see the I am Ahmedabad, I forgot, I think I am Ahmedabad and SBI study, they are counting the employment number through the PF data. PF data is a provident fund data. So provident fund is whenever you have your employees more than 20. So as soon as you have the 21st employee, you have to register all of them into a PF, provident fund, right? In only last 3 years, there are 4 crore PF registration. In the whole of government, the data is more than 10 to 15 crores, right? And these are formal jobs. And the problem is all around formal job. India is full with informal jobs. If you go down, stall, there'll be a thele wala, a pav bhaji wala, who are also doing fairly good, right? But again, the question is all about formal jobs. So there are crores of formal job through the PF data, but a lot of these are not getting captured in the unemployment numbers, the labor department itself. They are still running on the old archaic fashions of the surveys, right? Which is not a census survey, which is the service survey, right? That's point number one. Lot of very healthy gig jobs are not getting accounted in the labor data, right?
okay.
In any city, I'm sure, and we, the modern consumers, are the consumers of these gig jobs, right? Gig jobs are your Ola riders, your Uber riders,
Video editors.
your video editors. Video editor is still at least a white collar one who's sitting in a AC office, right? At least I'm saying it's someone on the road but having a very decent employment. A Ola person, if he works hard, earning 40,000 rupees, if he's a little lazy matlab 4-5 घंटे चलाता है, then he's earning 20,000. If I hire a driver full time, I will not pay him 20,000. I will only pay him 15, 17,000, right? So Ola rider, but he's working also less, right? So all these Ola riders to Porter, right? All of these Zomato riders to Swiggy riders to what are the quick delivery things, right? So this is a huge which are informal, formal, right? These are not getting captured, right? So I'm sure a new technique of calculating them, right, will be a far more, and someone should come up with a far more genius number to calculate India's employment numbers, right, and categorizing them into various categories. Intuitively, when India's infrastructure spend is rising, intuitively when India's number of airports are rising, intuitively when India's expressways are all time high. In previous government, it was 10 kilometers per day. In the Gadkari's time, I'll give the credit more to Gadkari than Modi in this case, right? And also Modi to select someone like Gadkari, select someone like Piyush Goyal, someone like Yogi Adityanath in UP, right? Or select someone like Fadnavis in Maharashtra, right? Which are very infrastructure focused people, right? So now when we are making 40 kilometers per day road, who is making the road? Not you and me, right? There'll be for sure 4 times extra workforce, 4 times extra engineers, 4 times extra charcoal bot, 4 times extra cement bot, saria bot, right? That's not getting captured in a lot of machinery. So I think some new data analyst geeks should work out smart numbers so that all this unemployment data or employment data should get captured very smartly. I think that'll be my answer to your question.
And more importantly, when these stats are put out, it is also important to put out the methodology of
Methodology,
calculating these
which
stats,
is
right?
which is never coming from the government side, even from the private side also.
Hmm. Hi, guys. Thank you so much for watching the Indian Business Podcast. If you find value in our work, please hit that subscribe button because for you, it might be a zero effort task. But for us, that subscriber count is an important instrument to get great guests to our podcast and to make this podcast better for you. So if you find value, please subscribe.